on Riverbend Springs. We made some big upgrades. Walter helped us get a water windmill installed, we tackled a rock-picking contract to gather building materials, and Katie set up the goat pen at the farm. With those essentials in place, we're one step closer to welcoming goats and growing the farm even more. Let's jump in with HK and see what the day brings us.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 6 of the Riverbend Springs 5-Acre Challenge. Starting off from the last episode, I did research on the lettuce. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But let's look at the used vehicle market and see if there's anything there. A harvester and a rice planter. Both out of my price. Oh, the harvester's out of my price range. I'm not doing rice. So let's go and look at the weather. All right, so we're looking at 60s, will be 70s midday, and then back down to 60s. No weather for today. Tomorrow, looks like there's going to be some weather for the rest of our time until we get into December. Well, we'll see what that's going to play out to be. But as for the lettuce and the greenhouse crops, lettuce is what we're going to plant. Based upon my research, that's going to provide us with the best price per yield per month. Here, I'll go ahead and throw up a chart here in a minute. Let's go ahead and pull it up. So right here it says that lettuce is 1,008 cycles per month. So it goes that's 216 yield per month. Best selling price, if we sell it at the best price, is $2,014 per 1,000 liters, which grosses us over $4,000. So that is by far the best crop to use for us. Now, in order to do that, and in order to utilize that mill there in front of us, we're going to need to get water. So get a trailer to get the water. Grass is still growing well. So we're going to need to go get a trailer. That's going to be the first thing on our list today. Now, last episode, right at the end, we did get the goat pen put in. So let's look at the goats. For the baby animals, it's 200. 3-month-old, it's 308. Oh, it does have the delivery fee of $37 because I don't have a transport. That's going to be the same thing on the other one as well. And then it looks like the 16-month or the older goats is going to be right at that $777 plus the delivery fee for a $50 for that one. So hopefully by the end of the episode we'll be able to get some goats in there as well. So first, let's head up to the store and let's get the trailer or price a trailer and see how much it's going to cost. I've only got $17,321, so I got to try and find a good deal on a trailer. So that's the start of the episode. That's what we're going to do is get the trailer, get some water in the greenhouse, get it lettuce in, and hopefully by the end of the episode get some goats in that field. Now what are we going to do with the rest of the time? Well, last episode we got just over 8,000 liters of stone from stone picking contract. So while we're up at the store, we'll take a look at the contracts, see what contracts we can do. As a reminder, this is the 5-Acre Challenge, so I'm only allowed to do 3 contracts per month, or basically 1 a day. So I gotta really be careful on which ones I choose. Now the reason why I've been doing the rock picking contracts is I'm trying to build up some material for me to start building my home. Now the stone, I'm trying to get to where I can get enough stone to cover the cost of what it's going to be to purchase the cement bags. The cement bags, I think, because of the house that I'm choosing to do, requires so little, it's going to be cheaper for me to do it this way than trying to come up with the money to buy the factory. Because I know, like, in 22, the factories were like $50,000 to purchase the factories up front for some of them. I don't know what the price is for the cement factory, but even at $50,000, I don't think the cement bags are going to cost that much. So I've decided to take that out, even though the rule says that I could purchase that as my one and only big production. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try and get the material, sell it, and then make enough to be able to purchase those. There's some things that I'm going to have to purchase anyways that I don't have the ability to do in the smaller productions. But alright, let's go ahead and jump into the store and see what they have for trailers. So there's 4 options. We have this one at $5,850. We've got the next one at $17,000. Holds 60. Yeah, I think this one's going to be the best one. It's less on the water, but overall, I think it's going to be the best for us for now. We can always purchase bigger if we get to a point where we can afford it, but this is going to work fine. Let's go ahead and change the rims to blue, so if I get multiple trailers, I know that this one is going to be for water. Yeah, and that doesn't cost anything extra, so that's cool. So it's only $5,850. Let's go ahead and buy it. Cool. All right, now let's go check on the contracts, see what's available in the contracts, just so we kind of get an idea of what we have in store for the day. All right, so we got some bell wrapping. We got some cultivating, a couple of different ones there. There's still that deadwood, which we'll probably do if it's still around. I know it only has 8 hours left, but we'll probably do it at some point. Fertilizing, harvesting. Right now we're looking for stone picking, because I still need more stones. There's lots of harvesting contracts. Mowing, plowing, spraying, stone picking. Field 89, that's right across from the field that we did last time. It's a little bit smaller field, less in price, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. It's $6,047. So let's go ahead and borrow the items, and we will get to that here after we take care of our own stuff. We got 39 hours to do it. So if we had to push it to the next day, we could. But first, we're going to get this water trailer home and get some water in the greenhouse, get lettuce in it. We'll also get some water into the sheep pen and get that going as well. Now, I can't check to see until I purchase goats. I can't actually get into the sheep pen to see how much water it'll hold, or if the meadow grass is even grown yet on it. So I have no way of knowing until I purchase the sheep or goats to put into it. So we're just going to have to kind of play it by ear and see how much water it'll take. And then as for the food situation, we'll just have to wait until I purchase the goats. And if I don't have any meadow grass in it, it's probably not going to come in until November. So that means I'm going to have to purchase some feed for them, which I wanted to avoid. But you know what? We'll do what we got to do. I'm okay with it, I guess. It's not my ideal thing, but we'll watch it, buddy. I'll definitely make it work. So we're gonna get back to the farm, and I think we're gonna do the water in the greenhouse first. And if I'm correct in my thinking, they just did the patch 1.3 not too long ago on the game, which made the windmill water free. So fingers crossed that I can get this water and it not charge me. That's why I went with this one over the others. So we'll see here in a moment if it's gonna charge or not. So let's get over here. Alright, start filling. It is not charging me. Cool. That's what I needed. That's awesome for us on this challenge itself, to be honest. Alright, so we're full at 100. Let's go ahead and get over to the greenhouse. I don't even know how much water the greenhouse will hold. So we'll put it in and see what we have. Alright, let's start emptying. I wonder, can I get out of the vehicle and turn it off? Nope. If I turn it off, it stops the water, so I'll just let it run. Alright, let's go in and see how much water it can hold. So it can hold 20,000 liters. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and turn on the lettuce because there's enough water in it for it to run for right now. And, we're going to need to put some more water in, so I'm going to start putting water in here. I'll put water in the animal pen, and I'll meet back with you guys once I'm done with that. Alright, got done putting the water in, everything. It didn't even take a full tank of water for the animal pen. So we just refilled it and put it back in. Everything's running good over here, just double checking. And you see I didn't put a bunch of water in, I only put 6,000 liters or so. And so we'll have to keep an eye on that for the sake of time. For now, it's enough to run the rest of this month. Alright, so next we need to go do that contract up at field 88. So I'm going to head up to the store and get the tools to do that. And I'm going to meet you guys back in the field when we get started with that. So I'll see you guys here in a few. Alright, we made it into the field. It's a fairly large field, so we're going to go and throw in a time lapse. I'll be back.
Whispers in the moonlight, shadows on the wall. Candles flicker, ghostly figures down the hall. A chill that curls around your spine, the night's alive and clear. Witches cackle, monsters rattle, it's that time of year. Grinning wide with wicked eyes aglow. Spider webs and haunted tales that everyone should know. Skeletons are dancing and they're clattering their bones. The winged howls a dreadful tune that cuts you to the bones. Throw your heads up high with feeling the Halloween spirit. Underneath the starlit sky, scream if you can hear it. The goblins and the ghouls, they come out to play. It's a spooky jamboree till the break of day. Throw your hands up high, we're feeling the Halloween spirit. Underneath the starlit sky, let's scream if you can hear it. The goblins and the ghouls, they come out to play. It's a spooky jamboree till the break of day. Vampires in the alley, bats up in the trees. Ghosts are whispering secrets carried by the breeze. Zombies shuffle past you as they moan and groan. Black cats cross your path and you're never alone. Turn the corner, you'll be caught by a ghastly sight. Witches brewing potions under pale moonlight. Hear the whispers rising like a foggy mist. If you listen very close to where the spirits hiss. Throw your hands up high and let feeling the Halloween spirit. Underneath the starlit sky, let's scream if you can hear it. The goblins and the ghouls, they come out to play. It's a spooky jamboree till the break of day. Throw your hands up high. Throw your hands up high, real big day. Throw your hands up high, we're feeling the Halloween spirit. Till the break of day.
Alright, so that's full. So I need to go get the trailer, so I'll meet you back once I get the trailer over here. Alright, we're back. We got the trailer. And this is a fairly large field, so what I think I'm going to do is unload this load here. And then I'm going to do the rest of this field off camera. And then I'll meet back with you guys once we get the field completed. We'll see how many stones we get off of the field. But let's go and get this unloaded first. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue this, and I'll be back once it's done. Alright, we're back. So we got 5,254 liters to add to our 8,000 plus liters that we got on the last contract from yesterday. So we're just over 13,000 liters of stone down here on the floor. So we'll eventually need to check when the best sell price is for stone and see how much money we can make from it. But we're going to go ahead and empty this here and add it to the pile. And then we're going to get this back up to the store and get it turned in. It's already 2:45, so it took me quite a bit of time to get that contract completed, but not too bad. It's still fairly early in the day, so we still have a little bit of time to be able to do some stuff today. Probably going to do goats. I think that with the contract we should be able to afford them and get them in, so that will be our next step once we get this turned in and collect on the contract itself. Now, this tractor isn't the fastest tractor, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get down there. Luckily, I'm not too far from the store. What can you do, right? This definitely is not going to be a tractor that I'm going to get. I know it's one of the better deals, and I like the Challenger a lot, but I need something that I can put a front loader attachment on. We need to start thinking about that too, as well as trying to get some of our own equipment to be able to not take that leasing cost out. Why did I turn this way? We're just taking a tour of the town for a moment, guys. Just bear with me while I get my bearings back. Alright, so we'll get this turned in and move on to the next bit. Alright, get that put in there. And let's go turn this in and collect on the contract itself. Alright, here we are. Completed 5,267. Cool. Alright. Yeah, so we got $16,738. I think that's enough to get the goats. So we'll get back to the farm and we'll contact Katie and see if she's got any goats and go ahead and get them from there. Now, how are you guys enjoying the 5-acre series? So far, we're up some subscribers to the channel, so thank you guys for that. I've seen an increase of about 50 subscribers since we started this series. So to my 50 plus new subscribers that started to subscribe while we're in this series, thank you so much for your support. And for anybody that's new, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you want to continue to see what this 5-acre challenge is doing, and if we complete it and pass successfully or not. Go ahead and share it, try and push it out. I'm trying to get as many new subscribers and grow the channel as much as I can, and trying to figure out that YouTube algorithm to grow the channel. And it's appreciated so much if you guys are helping me, because without you guys I can't really grow the channel any. It's all based upon your guys' likes and subscribes. If you guys are watching it, potentially other people will watch it as well. Alright, so we're back and we're gonna go check in and see about getting goats. And I think what I'm gonna do, we were looking at those prices earlier today. I think I'm gonna start off with 6 goats. I think I'm going to do 2 large goats, 2 of the 3-month-old goats, and 2 of the baby goats, just because we have baby animals now, and I want to see the baby animals. So let's take a look. Alright, so for the large goats, it's going to be $1,655. Okay. And then for the 3 months, for 2 of them, it's $691. Okay, and then the baby ones, it's going to be $460. All right. Oh, not too bad. Just over $2,000 for all of them. Now, there doesn't look to be any meadow grass. There's water, 1,500 liters, but there's no meadow grass in the field. That means I'm going to have to feed them. So they're in there, but I'm gonna have to head up to the store to get some food. So I will see you guys here in a few up at the store. Alright, let's go see what we can find for food. Alright, so they got hay bales, silage bales, straw bales. Alright, so they don't have any regular grass bales, so I guess we'll just do this one. It's $1,536. Okay. We'll get that. Now, we're also going to have to get something to move it because I don't have the ability to pick it up. So let's see what we have over here and how much money this is going to cost to be able to move them. We need a front loader of some sort. I'm not going to look at front loaders vehicles. They're all expensive. So let's see. Telehandler's expensive. Yep, those are expensive. forklifts. Nope. There we go. This New Holland's 35,000. So as long as it has a bell fork attachment that we can get, yep, 600. So we can rent this bell fork. Shouldn't be too expensive. Let's see, 30 bucks. That works. Okay, and then for the skid steer itself, it's only 35,000 overall, so it shouldn't be no more than 1,500 to rent, I would think. Oh, 1,785. Okay. So let's go ahead and get those rented. And let's get them over and loaded. Yep, there we go. Ooh, hit it. It is what it is. Let's get this on. There we go. Let's see if I can get this bell on. Up a little bit. And oh, didn't quite get it on there square, but that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna get this down to the farm and I'll be back with you once we get there. Alright. This vehicle only goes 11 miles per hour. That's why I did a time jump for that. But let's go ahead and get this down to get our goats fed. Yeah, right there. Push it a little bit. There we go. And we see it filling up. Cool. Alright, now we need to take this back up to the store and get it turned back in. So, again, it only goes 11 miles per hour. I'll meet you back up at the store. Alright, it's already 4:30. So it took an hour, almost 2 hours, to get this down there, get the food, and come back. So that took up most of our time this afternoon. I was going to try and do some more, but that's about what we have time for. You know, it's going to start getting dark here soon. So I think what we'll do is we'll drop this off, turn it back in, and get back to the farm, and that'll be the episode for this episode. Let's get around over here. Alright, let's go ahead and return that skid steer. Yep. And the bell spear. Yep. Alright. Cool. Alright, so when we get back, we'll double check on the food on the goats, make sure there's enough food in there, and like I said, we'll probably end the episode there. Tomorrow is October 3rd, or the last week of October. We have Halloween coming, so we'll see what we have in store for that. I think the first thing we're gonna do is, well, again, we'll look at contracts and see what's going on with those. What's going on up here? Looks like there was an accident, maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to get involved with it. I'm going to cut around over this way and cut over here. Avoid that corner intersection for now. But next episode, we're going to do the last rock picking contract for the month. That'll take us to the month. Hopefully we can get a decent amount of stone off of it, because I said that we're going to try and focus this month on stone picking. We need to start thinking about the productions and getting the productions in, so we'll see if we can possibly afford a production item in. Maybe run up to the cement factory and see how much the factory is, just to be at peace of mind on the cost on it and my decision in not purchasing it. Maybe we'll drive up there and see what that costs, and go from there. So the house that I'm going to build is going to be the silo house. If I remember, when we get done looking at the feed for the goats and whatnot in this episode, I will show that to you. So, alright, we're back. Let's go ahead and check in on the feed for the goats. Get around here. Yep, there's the goats. Oh, there's a baby one right there. That's cool. So we have all three of them in that shot. That's cool. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a lot of fun with those goats, watching them, and they're very animated animals. All right, so let's see. It is almost 5 o'clock. Go ahead and check on the greenhouse. See how it's doing. So we've got 218 liters of lettuce. Just over 5,000, almost 6,000 liters of water still. That should be good for the night. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Good morning, everyone. After some money that we spent yesterday, we're down a little bit. Let's go ahead and look at used vehicles. Nothing that we can afford or that we would really need on this farm. Let's go ahead and check the weather. Alright, it's going to be 60s, 70s. It's going to rain around 3 o'clock. Right. Well, we've got a lot of stuff to do today. After getting the trailer for the water, and then getting the goats in the afternoon, then having to rent a skid steer and purchase food for the goats that I wasn't expecting to have to do, we're running a little low on cash. Let's see, lettuce. We currently have 617 liters of lettuce. So probably by the end of the day, if not tomorrow, we should have a pallet of lettuce out. For the stones, this is the stones that we had left over from the 2 contracts. So far, we got 13,474 liters of stone. We're going to check today to see if there's another stone contract. I do want to start looking at productions and seeing about getting some productions in. Looks like we got some goat milk. Now we're at, what, 5 liters. We're at 5 liters. Still, the meadow grass hasn't grown in. But they do have food. So that's a plus for us. They look like they're doing well. Yeah, so they've got food, and everything looks good with them. So we need to run up to the store and see what types of contracts are available for us today. I want to try and look at some productions and see what those are going to cost, and see what we can get for that. Because we need the sawmill. We probably will need to get a dairy to convert that milk from goat milk into bottled goat milk for money. And then for the house, to build that, we're going to need the carpentry for furniture, and we're going to need the sawmill for the lumber. We will have to purchase some material that I can't make without a big production, so we need to start thinking about that as well on the cost process for that. And we need to start figuring out our money situation. Because each one of those, and I'm going to have to find multiples in order to complete the task in time for the goal, for the challenge, are $36,000 each. So that's going to be difficult, considering I'm thinking I need 3 sawmills in order to get enough wood produced in time, if I can even get the wood. I think we're going to need 2 carpentry places to be able to get the furniture that's needed, and we're going to have to continue to do the stone picking for the money to be able to sell it for the cement bags that I'm going to need. So we're just at the beginning though, right? We started in August, so September, October. We're at the end of our 2nd month of our 3-year challenge, per se. So it's still possible to get done. It's going to be, we don't want to go too far into the first year without starting on the house, because it's going to take a long time to process with those smaller productions. And if we wait too long to get started, we'll never get it done unless we buy more than what I think that we already need of the 3 sawmills and the 2 carpentry ones. So that's a task in itself. Alright, let's go take a look at the contracts and see what is available today. Hoping for another rock picking one, because we need to add to our collection. Alright, let's see. They got some bell wrapping contracts. They've got cultivating. Well, let's see. That cultivating is 6,000. Let's see if there's anything bigger paying. Deadwood, fertilizing. Ooh, 8,739. No, I'm not going to do that one, because it's going to require me to buy the fertilizer, and it may not be worth it. Harvesting, a lot of vegetable harvesting. A lot of them. I'm not sure I want to do much of those. Really looking for stone picking. Let's see. Mowing, plowing, spraying. Stone picking. Ooh, that's a good one. 16,476. The field size, 16.82 acres. It's a fairly large field. That'll probably take the entire episode, if I'm being honest. But I don't know if I can pass up on that price. It's a good price for me, and I get to collect the stone. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Let's go ahead and do it. We borrowed the stuff. We're definitely going to have to figure this one out. On how, hopefully it doesn't take all day. It's 7:30 in the morning, so I'm hopeful. But let's see, where is it? Okay, it's over there. I think the best bet is to take the stuff up by the ferry. So let's go ahead and connect to the trailer, and I'll go put this on the ferry, come back and get the stone picker, and then put it on the ferry. I'll meet you guys back doing for the work. What I think we're going to do for this one, that way we can kind of speed up the process a little bit, especially since the ferry takes a little bit of time. But I don't know, we'll see. So there's the dairy to the right of us. I could sell the goat milk directly to that, but I won't get it as goat milk. It'll just be regular goat milk. It will be the bottled goat milk. So if I want bottled goat milk, which sells for a little bit more, I would need to convert it. So that's there, and let's go ahead and back up a little bit. Oh, I didn't quite pull up far enough. Let's try again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go get this stone picker on here as well. Just back it up. There we go. This is... I'm not necessarily looking forward to this big of a build, to be honest. But we need the money. And we need the stones. I'm going to guess off of that build, because it's the biggest build that we've done yet, that this is going to be the most stone that we get. Possibly even what we have already, times 2, potentially. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'll go ahead and meet you guys up at the field momentarily. Alright, we're up at the field. Finally got everything up here. Let's go ahead and put the trailer here for now. And let's go ahead and get hooked up to the stone picker and get through that. Again, because it's leased equipment, this tractor should have GPS. Let's see if it does. It does. Awesome. So, yeah, that's a lot of rows that we gotta do. Well, it's not getting itself done, as my dad would say. You're burning daylight. You better get to work. So, here we go. Let's start this process. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody enjoying the series? Make sure you like and subscribe if you are, if you're new to the channel. And want to see where this challenge goes. It really helps the algorithm. We've increased significantly. I think I've gotten 50 to 60 new subscribers on this series alone. So thank you to you guys. Thank you for your support. And I really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm for YouTube. Trying to grow the channel, so really appreciate everything that you guys do for that. Field trip, trophy earned. So, about this trophy stuff, I was confused, and I would go to it like, well, what did I do to get that? And I looked in different things on the last one that I got, and I couldn't figure it out. So I went to the interwebs, to the internet, and looked it up, and I found a website that actually gives a list of everything. I'll go ahead and put that up now and kind of scroll through it. It goes through all of them, and we can see here that for this one, that field trip is one vehicle for all your needs. Drive 150 kilometers with a tractor. So that's how I got this one, and now it's just going to scroll through all of the other ones. So if you want to see one in particular, you can stop it, pause the video, and look for it and take a look at it. If you guys want a copy of this or the website for it, let me know, and I can add that to the next video in the descriptions of where it's at, or maybe just a video of just that alone, going through it a little bit slower. That way everybody can see what it is that they're doing to get those achievements if they wanted to. So that's that process for us. But yeah, I was really curious, so I was like, well, what am I doing to get these achievements? Because it doesn't really say completely. Some of them are pretty straightforward, but that has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. Of stone picking, I would have thought field trip would have been something to do with me picking up stone, but apparently it's driving a tractor for 150 kilometers. So that's a little different than what I thought, but I'm glad that I have that now, so anytime I get an achievement, I can go see what it is that I got. Alright, so this build is going to take quite a bit of time. I am going to do a time lapse on it. and see how much of it we can get done within a time lapse. And hopefully we can get most of it done. It's 8:49 in the morning now. I'll catch back in with you guys when we're a little bit closer to completing it. Let's see how long it takes. Put your comments down below on how long you think it'll be.
Moon shines bright, kings rise from the dead, murders in the air. Walking through the mist, shadows that won't quit, blood on their hands, death takes a stand. Ghostly harvest time, kings and murder ride. Ancient secrets show, shiver down your spine, cross the dreaded line. Eerie whispers call, faces on the wall. Nightmares come alive, in shadows they survive. Ghostly harvest time, kings and murder. And let a rhyme, feel the chill inside, spirits collide. The spirits collide. Whispering winds blow, ancient secrets show, shiver down your spine, cross the dreaded line.
Alright, so we're at 32% now. It's now 10:10. So we got 2 hours in, and we're only 32%. Probably going to do the rest of the field off camera, but I will come back to show you guys the time that it took to complete the contract. That way, if you guys put it down in the comment on what time you think it'll be when it's finished, we'll be able to check that and cross-reference it and see who was the closest, who's going to be the winner. So we'll go a little bit until this is full, and then I'll go put it in the trailer, and then I'll come back here in a little bit. So there it's full, so I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, so we're now at 3 o'clock almost in the afternoon. The tool is full. We're at 97% complete, but my trailer is almost full. It won't hold the amount that's in the stone picker, so we're going to go ahead and take that to the farm real quick, come back up, pick up the rest of the stone, and finish out the fill. So we have 11,886 liters. which will put this pile that we have here to 25,340 liters of stone here. So quite a bit, but I don't think it's enough yet, but we'll see what we come up with. So we'll just get that unloaded. Alright, so we're back up here. Let's go ahead and unload what's in the stone picker itself, and let's complete the contract. So get this put back here. Yeah, right there. Because it's 97% complete, so it shouldn't take too much longer. Let's go ahead and unload it. And back out to the field. Stupid trees are in the way. There we go. Alright, so let's get back on track where we were at. And it says, yeah, I don't want an AI worker. I'm not allowed to have AI workers. I want DPS. Alright, so let's see. Where is it going to say that it's completed? What's the time be? And we're at 98% complete. You know, guys, I don't know if I'm even going to get to finish this row or not. I still have another whole row next to us that I haven't done yet, but we're at 99% complete. Oh, contract completed. So 408 is the contract completed, and I think we got just over 2,000 liters. So I'm gonna get this emptied out into the trailer and get the stuff back, and I'll come back to you and let you know what the total amount was that we had for stone. Alright, so just got back from dropping off the stone. It had 2,203 liters in there, bringing our total to 27,543 stone that we have at our place. So let's go ahead and get these turned in and accept the contract. It's already 5:30 almost, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. I didn't think that rock contract would take the entire day, so sorry that that's all that is on this one for the most part, but we will definitely pick it up in the next episode and get through some things and see what we got. So yeah, we're at 27,000 stones to sell. So here soon we're going to need to see when the best time to sell stone is. If my memory serves me correctly, I believe we looked at it in a previous episode when we first started collecting stone, and that was going to be, oh, what was it? I think it was August or September was the best time to sell stone. So we're going to be holding on to the stone for a year's time at least. So we still have time to collect more to try and build that up to be able to do it. I'm not 100% sure when the concrete is needed in the step process for the house. So we'll just have to play that by ear and see once we get enough money to set it down and start producing the stuff that we need to be able to do it, on how long that's gonna take. So we'll get that going soon, hopefully. We have, like I said, a short deadline to get that done. But we're gonna drive back to the house. I think before I get off, though, we will double check and see if we got a pallet of lettuce from the greenhouse yet, and also check in on our goats, make sure they're doing okay, go from there. Yeah, I really had a lot of stuff planned for this episode, and that rock picking contract kind of took the daylight away from me, so I didn't get a chance to get everything done that I wanted. So expect the next few episodes after this to be pretty jam-packed with a bunch of different things on what we need to get done. So yeah, let's go check on the goats real quick. Turn on the flashlight. Grass is still going. Let's see. Still got food. The spell's still out here. It's going down though, so that's awesome. They're all jumping and happy, so they're happy life for them. So they're doing well. Let's see. Do we have any more goat milk? We're up to 10 liters, so we got up 5 liters from this morning, so we get about 5 liters of milk a day. That's kind of slow. But again, it's only 2 that are producing milk right now. And let's see. Do we have a pallet? No, just short. We're at 915 liters of lettuce. So that means we'll definitely have a pallet in the morning for lettuce. So we'll need to look and see when the best time to sell lettuce is, and go from that. According to my research, though, if I remember correctly, I think it's February. That's the best time to sell lettuce. That's full, and like I said, that rock pile right there is 27,543 liters of stones. Alright guys, I think it's time for me to go to bed. It's kind of dark out, so this is where the episode is going to end. If you all are enjoying the episodes and the challenge so far, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace! Welcome back, everybody. It is November. Ah, man, time is flying. But let's see. First thing we're going to do is go check on the goats this morning. Oh, look, our grass is ready to harvest. Well, that means that we need to try and cut it today to try and see if we can potentially turn it into silage before the best sell date for it. But, alright, let's see. Goats. Oh, look at that one. He's all happy. Alright, so they've got plenty of food and water. Still, they've only used very little water. Only 42 liters of water. So they're doing alright. They're good. Check how much goat milk we have now. 22 liters of goat milk. So it's still kind of slow for that. But that's okay. Alright, let's go check on our greenhouse. So we got $26,180. Productions cost $36, so still not quite enough yet. Oh yeah, it looks like we got a pallet Yeah, so we got a pallet. 1,000 liters of lettuce. That's cool. Let's go ahead and check on the water for it. Oh, it's kind of low. 3,586 liters. Yeah, we're going to start off by getting some water. That's where we'll start today. So let's go ahead and go jump in the truck. Now that trailer should already be full of water. So, should be fairly quick. I think I'll do maybe like 2 or 3 loads of water in there just to get some water in it. Just to hold it over for a little bit. But let's go ahead and go get some water. Alright, so first I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers and for any new people that are watching. If you could please like and subscribe to the channel, that's going to help grow the channel and help with the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate all the new subscribers that we've gotten. It's really helping the channel grow, and it's really awesome to see. You know, it's not something that, you know, I'm not doing this just to do it to try and like become a big YouTuber and make money. That's not necessarily the point of this channel. This channel is, I've started playing Farming Simulator 22 about 6 months ago, right as FS25 had announced that it was going to be coming out, and I started watching some of the YouTubers that do Farming Simulator videos, and I was like, you know, that sounds like it would be a lot of fun to do. So that's what I'm doing. I actually, personal life, work a full-time job, 40 hours a week, and on top of that I also own my own business and run a martial arts school, and that takes about 20 to 30 hours of the week as well. So getting the videos out has been a little bit harder, but you know, I play on the weekends just to take out any stress from the week, and that's when I'm recording videos, is on the weekend for the most part. So I enjoy playing, and I enjoy creating content. I've always been a storyteller, so hopefully, you know, we can do something with it and we can continue to do it. I don't plan on stopping because I'm playing the game anyways, so I might as well record it and put it out there. So as for the challenge, we're getting to the point that we have to start getting ready to do the productions. We can't just sit on it. Let's go ahead and check and see where the water's at now. $9,800. But yeah, we're at the point in this challenge that we've got to start making big moves if we plan on making this challenge happen. So today, I'm not doing a rock picking contract. That was last month. We've got just over 27,000 liters. Now it's time to start working on our farm. I am going to still do some contracts that are big paying contracts, so we can try and bring that money up, because we're going to have to do something to be able to afford the productions. So I will do the big paying contracts for that, and then we're going to start working on getting some productions in. I think for us to be self-efficient, we need to get that grass mowed today as well. So that's going to require us to spend a little bit of money, because we're going to have to either lease a tractor or see about buying a tractor, and tractors aren't cheap. Now, I don't like this here. We're going to pull it up a little bit. just off the grass. Yeah, right there. That works. So, yeah, we're going to have to get some of our own tools in order to do some of these contracts and make the full amount of the money. I don't want to go super crazy with a bunch of tools. I think we just need a single tractor that has a front loader attachment that will allow us to be able to do everything that we need. We do need to set up some productions for Gary, also for the carpenter for furniture, and also the sawmill to start producing the wood that we need to build the house. So that's all stuff that we've got to do. I think today I am going to go out and check on how much the cement factory is. I'm just curious as to how much it's going to cost if we go that route. You know, I know I've said in the last couple episodes I don't think it's going to be worth it. I just want to confirm. You know, I don't know what the cost of it is, but if it's more than $50,000 or $60,000, I don't think it's going to be worth it, because I don't necessarily think that there's a lot of concrete that's needed for the silo house that I'm going to be building. Maybe the floor for our foundation, but other than that, I don't think it's a lot of concrete or cement. But just my thoughts on that. Oh, you know what? I never checked on the weather. Let's go ahead and check on the weather. It's going to be in the 70s for the most of the day. No rain today. That's an awesome sign. And used vehicles. We have a semi-truck, a trailer, a planter, and that's a tedder. Man, if that was a windrow, I would probably jump on it. I know it would take half of our money almost, but a windrow would be good since we're doing grass. But since it's a tedder, I don't want to turn it into hay. And of course, the gas trailer is last. But yeah, I really don't want something that turns it into hay, because I want to be able to turn it into silage. Because I think that's where we're going to make some of our money. Well, let's go look at the contracts, see what we have in store for us for contracts. Oh, cultivating, 13,000. Yep, I'm doing it. That's going to be very helpful. Also, you see up there that we also have a contract for harvesting on field 38. That's Walter's field, and he said that I owed him a favor for doing the deal with his friend for the water to get me a discounted rate of it only being 10,000 instead of the 15,000 that we thought it was going to be originally. So I told him, sure, no problem, I'll do it. And he said that he's willing to pay me, I think it was 12 to 13,000 for it. Alright, I'll meet you up at the field. And this looks like it's going to be a fairly long field, so I'm going to go and throw it into a time lapse. I'll be back. so we're almost done with this field. It's at 97%. Let's go a little bit further and until it's completed, and then we'll return it. Collect on the contract. So it should be, let's see, we're at 98. Should be right over this bend that we get 100% complete. There's 99. And contract complete. You know, I really wish they would let us finish the fields like it did in 22. I feel bad not finishing the contract, even though it says the contract's finished, but you can clearly see the field's not done yet. But what can you do? Alright, let's go ahead and get this back up and get it returned and collect on the contract. So once we get this turned in and collect on the contract, I think that's when I'm going to go up to the cement factory and see what the cost of it is. Just so I know. Then we need to see about renting a tractor and or buying a tractor if we have the money for it. And which I doubt that we will. Tractors are expensive. But we'll see what we can do. And I'm not going to do Walter's field today. I told him that I would be able to do it, but I had to take care of my own stuff first. And that I would do it first thing tomorrow morning. So that will be in the next episode for Walter's contract. So, alright, we're back at the store. Let's get this back here in the back and get this turned in and collect on the contract. Yeah, right here works. So it's what? A little bit after 1, or almost 1 p.m. So we still have plenty of time to do our field. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Walter said it was $12,000 that Walter's willing to pay me for it. So let's go ahead and collect on that. And let's go up to the cement factory. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go window shop real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, so just as I thought, tractors are not going to be purchased. I only have half the amount that's needed to even buy the cheapest tractor, even if it doesn't have a front loader. So, we're not purchasing, we will be leasing. I have to get something that is at least 110 horsepower to run that mower that I got. So if I remember correctly, the cement factory is up just past Walter's farm. So we're gonna head up over here and see what it is, or where it is, and what the price of it is going to be. Now, I think it's going to be just after the tracks. I think we're going to make a left. And then it should be just up here. Go down a little bit. We'll make another left. And then it'll be on the right side of the road, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong. We'll just drive up here and see. Now we're going to take a left at the stop sign. It's clear on that side. It's clear. Okay. Yeah, so Walter's farm is there on our left. So the cement, yeah, I see it over there. It's going to be just up here on the right. Now to find the turn into it. I think it's right here just before the bridge. It's not the easiest turn to see, but yeah, this is the turn into it. And let's see, where's going to be the best place to park? You know what, I'm just going to pull in straight and park next to the shed that's right here. There we go. Now, where is the purchase point for this? Is it in here? No, I don't see it over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and check the price. Ooh! $370,000 for the cement factory? That's a lot. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to collect stones and sell the stones to try and get the money. I wish we could get those stones. That would be really helpful. What is the price of stones, and when is the best time to sell it? I need to check on that and see what it is. Let me check real quick. Let's go in and go down and try and find stone. There's bottled milk. Silage. Alright, stones. $91 is the best sell price, and it's in September. Right now, it's currently $92, and the cement factory is the place to sell them. That's not a whole lot. $91 for 1,000 liters. We got just over 27,000 liters. So that's like $2,700. That's not a lot. But since we can't sell till September anyways, we're definitely going to have to do more stone contracts. And it's 100% not going to cover the cost of what it's going to be to get the cement. So we're going to... Basically, it's just going to help us offset the cost at this point. And it's going to be cheaper to do it that way than it would be to actually purchase the cement factory. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just have to make sure that we make enough money to be able to afford the cement that we need to purchase from the warehouse. Well, let's get back up to the store, and I'll show you the tractor that I was looking at earlier when I did a little bit of window shopping. It's not the biggest tractor, it's not the fanciest tractor, but it's one that will run the mower, and that's what's important. Is we need something to run the mower so we can get the grass mowed. It's still early, it's only 1:45, so we can definitely still get the grass mowed today. So we just need to bite the bullet and get a tractor that can do it. Because I don't have open contracts right now that I can just get the tractor from there and use it to do it, like I have previously with all of our field work that we've done at our place for the most part. So that, I think once I lease the tractor, I think I'm going to keep it at the farm for a little while and utilize it potentially on some of these contracts. So let's go ahead and jump in the store and take a look at the tractor. So I'm looking at this John Deere, the 7810. It's $68,000, and just to straight up lease it on its own, it's $3,468. It potentially could get a front loader attacher on it. We're not going to do that right now. We're just going to go with the tractor and go from there. So, alright, so I will meet you guys back at the farm. Alright, we're just getting back to the farm. You know what, thinking about it, I don't know if I have the ability to get to that mower since we put the seed there. So I need to get out and check that first to see if we have that access or not. Going around. You know, I should be able to get that, I think. Yeah, I think it's going to be possible. So, I know that this is 28% damage, so we do need to take it back up to the store and repair it before we use it. So, let's go ahead and try and get around that seed and pick up the mower. Just gotta be really careful and go slow. Alright, let's back it up and go forward a little bit and turn. Yes, there we go. We're able to get attached to it, back out away from it. Cool. Alright, well, I'll meet you guys back up at the store to get this repaired and see how much the repairs are going to cost for us. Pulling back into the store right now. Yep, right there. Let's check and see how much it's going to cost. So $193 to repair it, just under $2,500 to repaint. We're going to go ahead and repair it. We're not going to repaint it. It can be chipped as far as I'm concerned at this point. Alright, I'll meet you guys back at the farm and we'll get this mowing going. Alright, we're back at the farm. And to save on a little bit of time, I am going to throw up another time lapse of me mowing. And I'll see you guys when the field is done.
Welcome to Riverbend Springs, where the rivers run wide. Dreams are planted like seeds in the countryside. With just 5 acres and a heart full of grit, we're working contracts now, making dreams out of it. Oh, the days are long, but the sky's so blue. Every sunrise whispers, this is for you. In Riverbend Springs, on 5 acres of land, turning dirt into dreams with our own 2 hands. From the fields to the hills, hear the hard work sing. Life's a melody here in Riverbend Springs. Every acre counts when your plot is small. Planting grass, raising goats, we're giving it our all. Contracts keep us going, stacking crops by the load. Each job we take's another mile down the road. Oh, the work is hard, but the payoff's sweet. Building something real with calloused hands and feet. In Riverbend Springs, on 5 acres of land, turning dirt into dreams with our own 2 hands. From the fields to the hills, hear the hard work sing. Life's a melody here in Riverbend Springs. 5 acres to grow, 5 acres to thrive. With every little step, the dream comes alive. Fixing fences, feeding goats, planting seeds for the morn. This patch of earth is where our future is born. In Riverbend Springs, on 5 acres of land, turning dirt into dreams with our own 2 hands. From the fields to the hills, hear the hard work sing. Life's a melody here in Riverbend Springs. Welcome to Riverbend Springs, where the rivers run wide, turning dirt into dreams with our own 2 hands. From the fields to the hills, hear the hard work sing. And life's a melody here in Riverbend Springs. Oh, welcome to Riverbend Springs, where the rivers run wide, dreams are planted like seeds in the countryside. 5 acres strong, there's still work to do. In Riverbend Springs, we're making dreams come true.
Alright, just a little bit after 4 o'clock, and we just got this little bit left that I missed. Yeah, there we go. Set that down and go ahead and get that. There we go. And I am going to jump out and check to see if we got everything. I didn't mean to hire the AI workers. Stop it. Lisa said there was no field found. At least I got it out while I was not in the field. Me accidentally pushing buttons I don't need to push. Alright, let's go ahead and move up to ready to harvest. Yeah, I don't see anything on there that says it's ready to harvest anymore. So, looks like we got it all. Cool. Alright, well, I guess that means let's go ahead and get the mower back over where it's at. I think I am going to push those seeds back a little bit, though. I'll put the mower in front of it because I'm not planning on planting anytime soon. And I know that we're going to use the mower a little bit more. So I'm going to push them back and put the mower in front of them. Yeah, there's one. And let's get the second one. I think I'm going to leave that line where it's at for right now. There we go. Yep, let's go ahead and drop the mower right here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put this up over here. I think I'm going to leave the truck up at the shop tonight. I'll go up and get it in the morning. But we do need to clean our tools. You keep it clean, it'll last longer. At least that's what my dad always told me. So, let's go ahead and start getting this spray going and start cleaning. There we go. You know, I saw a mod that's on PC that tells you how much dirt is still on the equipment. That'd be really cool for this base game. Even if we were to get it for a console where it would be cross-platform, I wouldn't use it because, like I said, I'm not allowed to use mods unless they're giant software mods that have been dropped. So, for this challenge, it wouldn't do anything, but I think that would be really cool to have. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So, thank you again so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up to date on what's going on in this 5-acre challenge. And we'll get that belled in the next one and see where it takes us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode. As you can see, the weather is not in our favor today. It's messing up some plans. So, we'll figure it out and get through it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the used market for today. Still has the tedder, the gas trailer or fuel trailer. Oh, and of course, right after I run a tractor, there's a tractor. I don't know. Does this tractor have a front loader? Let's see. Nope. Looks like it's just the weights on it. So it's a good price, but it doesn't have everything that I would like for it to have. So I don't think we're going to go with that. Rain is really messing with me today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather and see when it's supposed to stop. I have plans today. At least it ends at 9. But it kind of spoils the plans. The reason I got up early today was to work on Walter's farm and get that corn harvested, and also to bell my grass field. But now my grass field is going to have to wait till this afternoon. That way it can dry out. And I can't harvest Walter's field until it gets done raining, because you get that yield decrease when it's raining. But I am going to go ahead and head up to the store, and I'll see you guys up there. Alright, pulling into the store. Still raining. So I'm going to go in and see about getting a beller and see what that's going to cost. And go from there. Alright, so the store told me that the tractor that I rented yesterday would not pull this beller. So I had to rent another tractor, and I turned the other one in. So what I'm going to do is, since it's raining and I can't bell the field till later, I think what I'll do is I'll get this loaded up and get the twine in it, and then get this down to the farm. That way it's there for me already, and then I'll run back up here, and hopefully by the time I get done with that, it'll be done raining, and I'll be able to go work on Walter's field. So just gonna load this twine into it real quick. There we go, that's done. Alright, and let's get this down to the farm. Actually, the rain looks like it's stopping. Yeah, it stopped raining. Alright, well, I'm not going to drive this all the way down to the farm yet. I'm just going to come up here and turn around and put this back and head straight to Walter's field. I'll come back and get this after the fact. I thought it said that it wasn't going to be clear until 9 o'clock, not 8:30. So that's my bad on that. Bad timing, misjudgment on my part. So let's go ahead and get in the truck and head out to the field where Walter's at. For this corn contract that he wants me to harvest. So, I'll see you guys up there here in a few. Alright, we're pulling into the biogas plant up here. It's right next to Walter's field. He said that they allow him to store some stuff here when he's going to be working on stuff for the day. So he said it should be in the back. I should find the tractor and the trailer, as well as the harvester and the head. Yeah, I see it. Cool. Alright. So looking at the gate there in front of us, I don't think that's going to fit with the header to leave the trailer over here. So I'm going to have to move all that stuff and get it put on out there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll meet back with you guys once we're on the field and ready to get started. Alright, here we go. So this field's going to take us a little bit of time to do. Let me get this lined up right. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's 9:30-ish about now. So we'll get started on it. And I want to be done hopefully by noon, if that's even a possibility. So I don't know how many times it's going to take for me to fill that trailer. It all depends on the yield of the corn itself. So we'll just kind of play that by ear and see how long it'll take us to do. I think this is the first time I've done corn on 25, and the graphics for it are really cool on it, but I don't know, the harvesting seems a little off. Well, the harvesting graphic looks like it's kind of going away. I don't know. Maybe that's just my screen that I see. We're almost done with this first line. I think what we'll do is I'll go ahead and do a time lapse until the trailer is full, and we'll check back in and see where we're at there. So enjoy the time lapse. I'll be back here in a little bit.
Stomping in the early dawn light, rows of gold stretching far out of sight, sweat-soaked collar and a grin so wide, living life on the wild countryside. Hands are rough but my heart feels grand, spent my life working on this rich land. Corn stalks waving in a sun-kissed dance. Is it hard work or just a wild romance? I'm a hired hand in a world so vast, got a life of adventure, never looking back. From dawn to dusk I live my dream on this boundless farm with fields of gleam. Sun sinks low, paint skies of red. I lay down my tools and rest my head. Hear the crickets start the nightly song in the cornfield where my heart belongs. Moonlight whispers through the tall green seas, a symphony of nature puts my soul at ease. I count the stars in this brilliant dawn. Here's to the life of a field grown home. I'm a hired hand in a world so vast, got a life of adventure, never looking back. From dawn to dusk I live my dream on this boundless farm with fields of gleam. Sun sinks low, painting skies are red. I lay down my tools and rest my head. Hear the crickets start their nightly song in the cornfield where my heart belongs. Moonlight whispers through the tall green seas, a symphony of nature puts my soul at ease. I count the stars in this brilliant dawn. Here's to the life of a field grown home. I'm a hired hand in a world so vast, got a life of adventure, never looking back. From dawn to dusk I live my dream on this boundless farm with fields of gleam.
I think this don't have enough in the harvester to get another pass. But I think this will probably fill the trailer. So let's run and grab the trailer and see where it's at, because that first load almost filled the trailer. I think it's like at 60% full, I think. Yeah, 60%. So probably not even going to get everything out of the harvester, if I'm being honest. Then we'll have to look and see where we're supposed to go sell this at, or drop it off for Walter at, and get it dropped off and get back on the field. So let's do that, get that empty. Sorry it's been a little while since I've posted. Life has been a little crazy the last week and a half. I didn't get to record on the weekend of the 14th like I had planned. I ended up hosting a martial art tournament and had family in, so I didn't record near as much as I would have liked. And then it got really crazy at work this last week before the holiday, with some changes that are going on. So I really, if I'm being honest, I wasn't even able to play. I didn't play at all. But we're back at it now, and going from there. All right, so it's near field 27. So we need to go up and go through. Okay, so I will get this down there, and I'll do a short clip of selling it, and then we'll get back onto the field. All right, we made it here, and we're gonna pull right in and sell this corn for Walter. Let's see, how much is it gonna say it's transported? 50% of the contracts are completed, and 52% has been transported. Alright, so we might get a little bit of a good yield off of this. So let's go ahead and get the rest out of the harvester. Get that turned back on. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, there's some changes going on at work, and it's been an interesting week. We'll put it at that. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this build off camera, and I'll be back with you guys once it has completed. Alright, doing the last line here. I'm thankful that I still have a job, but not. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes for that. But, so the field has been completed for the harvesting. So let's go ahead and get this header back onto the trailer. Get as much of this back into the trailer that we can fit. We'll run back down and sell what we have, and maybe we'll have some left over, and we'll figure out where the best place to sell that is, so we can make a little bit of money off that as well. I wasn't trying to get on the GPS. Trying to release the header. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, and definitely not all this is going to fit in there, because even when we were at 44%, it didn't all fit in there. So we'll see how much actually goes in there. Kind of let it level out a little bit. I know it doesn't make a difference, but visually it looks better when you actually move and not just let it empty into one spot. There we go. So we got 2,539 liters still in the harvester, and I think it will complete the contract with what's in the trailer. So we'll head back up to where we sell, and I'll see you guys up there. All right, let's see how much it's going to take before the contract is complete. There we go. Oh, need to pull forward a little bit. There we go. Oh, contract finished. All right, made about 3,607 on that one. Cool. So I'll head back and we'll get the rest of it out, and I'm gonna go sell the rest of it. I'm gonna look what the best price is, sell it for the 2,539 liters that I have, and get this stuff put up back over at the biogas plant up in the front so Walter can pick it up. And then we'll go take a visit to Walter and collect on that payment. So, be back in a few. Alright, so the farmer's market was the best place. So, you know, I actually haven't been inside the farmer's market yet. It's almost 2 o'clock. We'll see if I can catch it today. It's kind of late in the afternoon. There might not be anything in there, but we'll see. But we'll get this back up here and get that moved and put up to the front. You can see I've already, in the background there, I've already got the harvester up front. And then jump in the truck and we'll go check out the farmer's market, see if there's anything there or not. Like I said, it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably don't have much in there. You know, farmer's markets usually close around noonish, at least around where I'm at. Because they normally are sold out or gone. The items are gone before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But something new in the game. As you put crops into it, it's supposed to populate into it. So we'll go check and see if there's anything there yet. I haven't really delivered a whole lot to the farmer's market. When I have, it was a while ago. So I don't know if it'll show anything in there or not. But first time going in it and seeing it. So let's go ahead and head down there. Let's back up. There we go. And I bet you guys are like, oh, he's really close to that. And I got plenty of room. So yeah, let's head down to the farmer's market. It's just up here to the left, and see if there's anything there. Might try and find a deal on buying something from there if there is, or maybe that might be something that I can work towards to start trying to fill it and see if I can't get it filled up with crops for the community, because I gotta make my money somehow to do my stuff for the challenge. So wait on the school bus. Looks like there's a parking space right up here up front. So that's where we'll park. Let's get this around. Oh, that's crooked. Let's fix that. There we go. Alright, let's go take a look. Farmer's Market. It looks pretty bare. Pretty empty. At least over here, anyways. Fresh produce. Nothing in that area. Farm to table. No, nothing there either. Alright. Local farmer market. Yeah, no, I think I came in too late. There's nothing here. That's on me. Probably should have tried to come earlier in the morning. But what can you do? I'll come back again at another time. Try and maybe hit it earlier in the day and see if there's anything there. But let's get down to Walter and let him know that his field has been completed. I didn't quite get that contract done before noon like I wanted, but that's okay. Quarter after 2, so at least our field should be at least dried enough for us to be able to bell it. Means that belling's probably going to take me into the night tonight, but we'll get it done and go from there. So, how's everybody doing today? This episode has actually been recorded over multiple days, a little bit here, a little bit there. The day that I am going to be posting this will be Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to everybody. Currently have 138 subscribers to the channel. So there's been about 70 new subscribers since I started this series. So thank you to all of you for your support, and hope that you guys have a wonderful Christmas with family and friends. I don't have any plans. Probably going to be playing and recording, and try and get some episodes out for you guys for Christmas. There'll definitely be episodes for the rest of the week, for this week, and probably going to post some on the weekend as well. Now, for those of you that were here before, and I was doing the No Man Land series, I think what I'm going to do with that one, because I have quite a bit of footage recorded up and direction that I had planned for that. I think there's going to be one more episode for it, because I haven't had the chance to get in and get it, get the voiceover done on it. So I think I'll do one more episode on it, that will have the trial for the person that murdered Grandpa Tom, and I will probably end that series and kind of see about getting this one, see if I can't get this one out to you guys. At least 6 episodes a week is the plan that I'm going to try, and go from there. So So we'll see how that works. So right up here, it should be Walter's farm on the right. I'm gonna try to go in the correct way this time and go in the entrance that should be right in front of the barn. It's not gonna be this one, it's gonna be the next one. Yeah, this one right here should be the one that I should have gone in the first time versus the way that I went in before. There we go. Yep, Walter's standing out there, so let's go have a chat with Walter and let him know that his field has been completed.
Hello, young man. How are you today?
Hey Walter, how's it going today? Just got done doing your field.
Great news. Here is your payment. The weather had me worried this morning.
Yeah, waking up to rain this morning kind of surprised me, but we got it done for you.
Thank you. Well, I better get back to work.
Yep, understand. Well, I got to get going too, so you have a good day, sir. Alright, well, that's all done. We're sitting at $31,438 in the account. That's awesome. Alright, you know, I think let's go head to the farm and let's check on the goats and the greenhouse. I didn't check on them this morning before I went to the field. I thought I'd have time to do that when it was raining, when I brought the beller back, but that wasn't the case. So we'll go do that and also check on the grass itself, and then I'll have to walk up to, I think I'll walk up to the store, because I think I'm going to keep that tractor at the farm for a little bit. That, and I think the belling is going to take me quite some time to do today, so probably going to be best just to leave it at the farm itself. So luckily we're not too far up here. We'll make a left. I believe it's the next left, and that'll take us down to our farm. Let's see if that grass is dry enough yet to start belling, because that's the last thing you want to do is try to bell wet grass, and it just makes a mess. But yeah, here we are. So let's check on everything and see how things are going here. Once I get this grass belled and whatnot, we're going to start working on getting productions put in. We've almost got enough. They're around 36,000. So, alright, so lettuce looks good. Currently have 195 liters stored. Yeah, the grass looks pretty dry. Looks like it's going to be okay to go ahead and bell. Look at the goats. Yeah, they got plenty of food and water. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I guess with that, I'll start walking up to the shop and I'll meet back with you guys once we're there. I'll see you in a few. Oh man, that was a little bit longer walk than what I thought it was going to take to get back up here, but here we go. Going to get in the tractor, get it started, and we'll start heading down to the farm. Let's see how many bells we can get off the field. Probably going to run into the night, but we'll see what we can come up with and go from there. I'll meet you guys back at the farm. Alright, made it back to the farm, and we're going to get started. And 3:35 now. Hopefully it don't take too long to get through it. You know, I always find it hard to bell from out here, so I generally will bell in cab because it's easier to keep the nose of the tractor on the line. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put it into a time lapse for a part of it, and then I'll be back once it has been completed. Alright, it's 5:36. Took me about 2 hours to get it done, but we got the field done. So, we pretty much done for this day, and we'll have to see about getting those bells wrapped tomorrow, and see what other things we can get going to make a little bit of money to try and start some productions. So with that, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Again, thank you so much for everybody that's supporting, watching, you're liking and subscribing to the channel, everything. I appreciate it so much. If you're new to the channel, please join in and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Good morning, everyone. It's November, last day of November. So last episode we did, we finished out with the belling, so we got that done last night. So we do need to see about getting that wrapped. We ended up getting a total of 10 bells off of that. So I have some of them up here, and then as it got darker while I was doing it, there's still some out in the field that I'll have to get wrapped. But let's check on the greenhouse. Oh, we got 2 pallets out here of 1,000 each for lettuce. which is awesome. Let's go ahead and check our water level. 7,170 liters of water. And we currently are storing 655 liters of lettuce. So that's still going pretty strong for us. So that's awesome. Let's go check on the goats. Need to do that as well. I better turn on my flashlight, otherwise I'm going to end up tripping over these bells that I have out here, not even seeing them. Alright. So, they look like they're doing alright. That one's, most of them are laying down. Alright, and let's see. Food wise, they got plenty of food and water. They finally started eating the meadow grass over the bell that I put there, so that's awesome. But yeah, we definitely need to start getting these bells picked up. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, so Walter just stopped by and asked if I could go cultivate that field that we did yesterday. So that just popped up, and I'm going to go do that. He said that he just picked up his tractor and cultivator at the store. It was up there for repairs, and that it's up there waiting for him. He just went and paid it, and asked if I would be interested in doing the cultivating for the field. So I said I would do it. So I'm gonna head up to the store and get that done for him. So that's what we'll start with this morning. And from there, after we get done doing that, we'll get a wrapper and wrap the bells in our field. And that should put us up over the amount needed to put down our first production. So we're gonna, hopefully by the end of today, we will have a production. I think I'm gonna do a sawmill first. That way I can start producing wood that I'm gonna need to start my house, the map project. So hopefully we can get through all that in today's episode and see where that takes us. But that is the plan. Anyways, so let's see, nothing there. Clear there. Alright, let's go. So here we are. We're on episode 10 of the series, and it's been an interesting start to begin with. But we started in August, so we're about to start our 4th month on the series. Out of the 3-year challenge, or 3 years for the 5-acre challenge. I don't think we're off to a bad start on the series, but there's definitely some things that I would change if I was to go back and redo it. One of the first things that I would probably redo would, I'd go back to the original field that I had chosen for the series versus the one I have now. You guys remember in my first episode I said that the game corrupted after the first update and I wasn't able to get back into it, so I decided to start over and start with a new field. Yeah, the field I have now, every time I do any type of setting down of like buildings or anything like that, I have to level the ground and spend extra money, where the other one was a little bit more flat. So that would be a change that I would do for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this up to the field, and I'll meet back with you guys once we're at the field. Alright, we're at the field, and we're gonna get this started cultivating. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm hoping, let's see, maybe be done by, it's almost 8 o'clock, so try and get done by 10:30ish. I know, that's a hard ask to see if I can even get it that quickly, but we'll see what we can do. I haven't been too good on my time on guesstimating or guessing when I'm going to complete the field, but we'll see how it goes. Based off of doing the corn contract on here yesterday, that one took me about 2.5 hours longer than what I would have liked it to, so this one will probably take some time as well, so we'll probably definitely jump into a time lapse here in a minute. Probably when I get towards the end of this line, I'll put it into a time lapse and catch back up with you guys when the field is completed. So yep, we're gonna go and jump in that time lapse now. See you guys in a few.
The golden leaves are falling, the table's set with care. Family's coming home tonight, there's love and laughter in the air. The turkey's roasting in the oven, the pies are stacked so high. With every dish a memory, as the moments pass us by. Grateful hearts and joyful smiles, around this table stay a while. Thankful for the love we share, for every blessing, every prayer. Raise a glass to all that's true. Here's to me and here's to you. The stories keep on flowing, of years both far and near. The struggles we've come through, and the joy that brought us here. Kids are playing in the corner, grandma's laughing in her chair. We're weaving threads of memories that time cannot repair. Grateful hearts and joyful smiles, around this table stay a while. Thankful for the love we share, for every blessing, every prayer. Raise a glass to all that's true. Here's to me and here's to you. Through the seasons, through the years, we hold tight to what we've built here. Friends and family far and wide, always welcome side by side. Now the candles burn down slowly, the night begins to fall, but the warmth inside this room tonight is the greatest gift of all. We'll carry this day with us through winter's cold embrace, with hearts so full of gratitude and love we can't replace. Fire, grateful hearts and joyful smiles, around this table stay a while. Thankful for the love we share, for every blessing, every prayer. Raise a glass to all that's true. Here's to me Stars are bright, hearts are warm this peaceful night. With love and joy in all we do, we wish a Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, one and all. May your days be bright, your troubles small. With love and cheer the whole year through, Merry Christmas to you. Whoa, whoa, ooh. Snow is falling, stars are bright, hearts are warm this peaceful night. With love and joy in all we do, we wish a Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, one and all. May your days be bright, your troubles small. With love and cheer the whole year through, Merry Christmas to you.
Just pulling back up to the store. Got done a little bit earlier than what I thought. I said 10:30. I got it done about 10:15. So maybe my guesses and my estimated times aren't as bad. So I'm going to drop this right here for Walter to pick up. Go ahead and collect on the contract. There we go. Awesome. So that's $10,285 more. So we're sitting at $40,477. Well, we got to go spend some of it. Let's go ahead and jump to the store, and we need to get a wrapper. Well, something I didn't check on was used vehicles, but there's nothing in there that I can see that we need. So let's go ahead and get into the wrappers. See how much this is going to cost to lease. So we're going to go with this one. And got the wrap that's needed for it. It'll do the bell size that we have for our square bells. And it's going to cost $2,805 to rent it. So we're at 37. So still enough to do our production that I want to do. Not going to leave us much afterwards, but enough to do the production itself. So let's go ahead and drive back to the farm and pick up the tractor and bring the beller back and pick up the wrapper and get our field wrapped. So let's see, now it's in that way. All right, off we go. So it is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody. This episode should have gone out prior to Christmas. There was a week that I didn't post at all due to work changes, and I didn't get to record when I would have liked to. So Christmas episode was actually going to be December week 3, which would have been the last week in December, and the game that I had planned originally. But here we are, November, day 3, so not quite where I had planned for the episode and the series to be at on Christmas Day, but it is what it is. So we got a Thanksgiving song and a Christmas song in one episode. So let's go ahead and jump in the tractor. I want to check the price of silage. So not quite ready yet. Oh, I didn't mean to detach that. Not the best time to sell. Why is this going? Oh, there's a bell there. Oops, my bad. I forgot there was a bell in front of it. Who's the idiot that parked the tractor in front of a bell? This guy. I did. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, silage, it's going to take me, I think, 2 months to get it and to ferment into silage. Where am I going? I need to clean this before I take it back. Let's go back over here and get this clean. Also, I want to try and take my twine out that I bought instead of using what came in it when I rented it. So we'll see if we can get that. But yeah, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, oh well. Maybe it'll come back. We need to go ahead and start cleaning this beller anyways. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Silage. It's going to take a little bit for the silage to turn, and it says the best sell price was January, February, March time frame. So we have a couple of months before we can sell it anyways. So we'll see what we can get there. Let's go ahead and start cleaning this off. Now I know there's still 2,700 liters or so of grass in it, but by the time my grass is ready to cut and bell again, since I'm leasing it, it's not going to be cost effective or efficient for me to keep the beller. It's just going to be better to lose it, and since I can't pull out partial bells on it, it's just going to be better for me to get rid of it and with it and whatnot. So I'll get that turned in. Now let's see if I can figure out how to get this twine out, because I opted to pay for my own twine versus renting with it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my help window back on because I can't figure it out. I offered to pay for my own because it was cheaper than renting it with what was going to be in it. But I don't see, let's see, L1, no, R1, no, L1, R1, no. I don't know. Maybe I should try to open or unfold it and see if that will work to get it to come out. Let's see. L1, no new prompts. No prompts there. Tried changing the tractor. R1, no. L1, R1, that resets the bell counter. Nothing there. Well, that sucks. L1, yeah, nothing. Well, lesson learned there. That was waste of money. A complete waste. Alright, well, let's fold it up and take it back. So, lesson learned on that. Good thing to know. I didn't know that. I thought you could unload it just like you could like seed or lime or fertilizer that you have in your thing, but apparently you can't. So, for those of you that have not tried it, it's better just to lease it with the twine if you're leasing it and you don't own it. And now if you own it, it doesn't matter if it stays in there or not, but leasing it, you can't get it out. So no point in buying it and then being able to continue to use it afterwards. See, I bought it and I'm pretty sure, I think it filled it all the way up to 32, and it barely used any whatsoever. So that's just wasted money that I can't get back. So lesson learned. And for future reference, I know I'm not going to buy it unless I own the beller. It is what it is at this point, right? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get this back here in the back and drop it off. See about getting the wrapper and getting back to the farm and wrapping those bells. Yeah, right there looks good. Let's see, so it's 37,667. Production cost 36,000. We're going to be cutting it really tight because I know I'm going to have to do a little bit of landscaping as well when I put that down to flatten it out. So, I don't know. Hopefully we have enough. I think we will, though. We'll see. It's not even lunchtime yet, so we'll see what we can do. Alright. You know what? I'm going to actually... I wonder if I return it, if I'll get some money back. Because it has the twine in it that I bought. Let's see. Return. Yes. Vehicle's been returned. No. No money. Did not give me any money back. So yeah, that's definitely a waste of material. What are you going to do? The only way you know is by trying, right? That's what I get for assuming that you put something in it and you can pull it back out. But whatever. So yeah, for the bells, now I don't have storage to put them in. So I don't have a trailer either, and I'm not going to rent a trailer because I want to get the production in. So I'm going to have to turn the automatic drop off, and I'm going to have to bell them one by one, and before I drop them out of the the wrapping machine, take it to where I want it to be, to where it's out of the way. So that's going to add double the time that it would normally take me to wrap them. Normally you would just wrap them, let them drop in the field, and then pick them up with the trailer, but I can't afford a trailer. So I don't have a storage unit to put them in straight into a storage unit either. So I'm just going to put them off to the side, probably over here by the rock pile somewhere, and go from there. So let's go ahead and grab this first one, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So drive up to it, grab it, let it start wrapping. And I do not have the automatic drop on. I'm going to have to do this for every single one. Drive up and around the rock pile where I want it, and kind of set them over here. Drop it. There we go. I'm going to have to do that with every single one of them. So that's going to be some boring content for the remaining 9 bells. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do that off camera and jump back on once I have the last one to do, or it's been completed. So I will catch back up to you guys in a few once I get that completed. Alright, we got the last one here. Didn't take too long. It's only about 10 after noon almost. We're on our last one. You can see I've got them all over here already. So get through. Ooh, a little bit too much of a wide turn, hit the tree a little bit. My bad. So let's go ahead and drop this off right there. Cool. Oh, so much for having them out of the way. I'm just pushing them back out and in the way. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, or unfold up the wrapper. That's what we need to do. Bring it over here, and let's go ahead and jump out and get it cleaned up. right. And I don't care if I get those boxes wet. It came with it. That's their fault. If they would have let me take my twine out, I probably would have rented this with my own and taken them off. But since I can't take them off, they can stay there. That's on them. Let's go ahead and move this back over. You know, one thing that I've noticed, you know, everyone's complaining about the driving and the steering, which I am too, but in the vehicles it's a little bit easier. The thing that I'm finding the hardest thing to move is this little jet wash. It's a pain in the rear end to move it when you're trying to turn. It never wants to go where you want it to go. But driving isn't much easier in vehicles and whatnot, but at least can hide that a little bit by just going slower. But we're going to go ahead and take this back up and turn it back into the store. And we'll run back down and see about what we can do about getting a production in. Thinking I'm going to go with the sawmill first, because I need to start producing wood as quickly as I can, so I can start the silo house that I'm going to be building. So I think that's going to be our first part. All right, and whoa, hey buddy, I got the right of way. Back up. Trucker tried to take me out. Oh well. Alright, so we're gonna get this back over here, and I just realized that I don't have the truck up here. So I was thinking about returning the tractor, but I guess I'll keep it. So drop that off there and head back to the farm. You know what? On second thought, I think I'm going to return the tractor too. If it would have been the first tractor that I had leased originally that was cheaper, I would probably have kept it. But since this tractor is a little bit more expensive, it's going to put me in debt if I keep it. Because if I put the production down, I think it's like $2,000 or $3,000 a day to rent that, and I'm not even going to have that. So let's go ahead and jump in here and return it. So we'll return both of those items. There we go. And now I get to walk home. So Noah's been talking about the world famous hot dogs that are at this gas station here. So I think I'm going to check in on those and take a walk home. And I'll catch back in with you guys when I get home, because it's around noon, it's lunchtime. So I'll see you in a few. Alright guys, so those hot dogs are pretty awesome. I fell asleep when I got home, but I'm up now. It's almost 2. Let's go ahead and go over here and let's get this sawmill put in. I'm going to put it over here in the corner. Ready, and boom, there it is. So there we got that. We're down to $1,495. It'll make wood planks long, regular planks, and wood beams. It only has a 14,000 liter capacity for wood, so probably fill up pretty quick. It's going to cost, looks like $48 a month for each of them. Let's see, 24 cycles for beams. Yeah, 24 cycles for everything and $48 a month for each one. So, can't do any more contracts this month, but we can start it. Let's grab the chainsaw and let's cut down this dead tree here up on the hill, and let's get it cut and see if we can't get it at least started. Not a very big tree, but looks pretty dead to me, so let's go ahead and get this de-limbed. Now, in 22, it was best just to jump on top of it and run down it to de-limb it. So we'll see if it's the same on this one. It looks like it missed a few pieces there. I got that one. This one, nope. Alright, let's go to the side. There we go, got it. Alright, and let's see, it's 11.2 meters and 823 kilograms. Too big for me to move on my own. So let's go ahead and cut it down into pieces that I can carry it. So that's 370. Right there. Cool, that's 164. So that's 453. That 236. So we'll cut that one here in half. There we go. 94. 142. All right. So let's go ahead and. Oh, that's 204. Let me cut that one again. Yeah, about right there. Alright. So let's go on and pick this up. And let's take it and go drop it off in the mill. So what we're going to probably end up doing is I'll get this tree over there in the mill, find out how much it's going to start us with, and probably start one of them. And then that's where the episode is going to end. I'm going to continue working off camera on cutting some more of the trees up on the hills up here down. And come on. There we go. As we can see, running on top of it does not delimit very well. So I'm going to have to figure that out as well. But the sawmill will take it this way. If I was putting it on a trailer or something like that, or having to haul it somewhere, other than just carrying it, I would throw it down and delimit. But if I'm just walking it over here, it's fine. But I'm going to continue cutting some of the trees down here on the hill. In the back. I don't want to cut all of them down, but just to get it started. And then hopefully in December there'll be some downed trees or deadfall tree contracts that we can do and try and fill it up. Yeah, definitely does not work going down the center of the tree. So maybe going down the side of it on both sides, going up it and down it. It's a little bit more realistic than just jumping on the center of the tree anyways. That's a little bit different from 22. So far that's 430 liters that we've gotten in there just off that little bit there. I don't expect the tree to give me a whole bunch because it's not a very big tree. Maybe just under or maybe just over 1,000 liters of wood in there. Oh, it's 216. I need to cut it. I was wondering why I couldn't pick it up. So let's cut a little bit off. There we go. Yeah. There's a lot of limbs still on it. So I didn't delimit very well. But that's okay. But yeah, so I think we'll get maybe just over or just under 1,000 liters of wood. That's enough to get it started. And then hopefully in the next episode, once we get into December and it gets into the winter months, we will actually have some deadfall contracts that I can go and cut down and utilize the wood. Come on now, pick up. My controller is either giving me issues or it's just not liking picking up wood. Or user error. Probably user error, if I'm being honest. But we'll see. Today's the first time that I've had any struggles picking anything up. Then again, I haven't really tried picking up a lot of stuff because you can't really pick up a lot of things in game. In the base game. Come on now, pick up. Thank you. So we got this one and one more after that. And that'll be everything on that tree. So let's go ahead and drop that down. Yeah, we just hit over 1,000. I think it's at 1,014 liters when I dropped that in there. So let's see what this last one gives us. Come on. Fine. Maybe you gotta be in a certain place to pick them up. I don't know. Let's see what we get. $1,260 liters is what we get. Oh, there's light there. Good to know. Alright, long planks, regular planks, or wood beams. I think I'm going to turn on the long planks, because I think that's what I need the most of. I would assume, anyways, that you would need long planks the most for the silo house. So I think that's what I'm going to turn on. So it runs 24 cycles per month. It's not, let's see, for 41 wood, it pops out 27 planks long. So it's not going to give us a lot, but it's a start. But yeah, that's going to do it for the episode. I'm going to continue cutting on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!